Generic greetings. In the previous episode, we actually did very, very well. We managed to get a huge production line going. So originally, we set up a lumber train, so it takes wood from here over to this sawmill, and then from the sawmill over to this goods factory. But the problem is I wasn't supplying it with plastics, and that's why it wasn't actually generating any money. My lines weren't anyway. So to fix that, I need to supply it with plastics. However, plastics does require oil, and oil you need to supply crude oil. So as you can see, we've got, I believe it is 24 trucks. No, 26 trucks, because we added another 2 to here. 26 trucks, essentially going on what some people have described as the most dangerous road in the world. I don't know if that's the case, but it does remind me of like these sort of ice road trucker, American hauler. There's a couple of ones like Outback trucker type shows that you see a lot of, or early store on the television. I see a lot of. I don't watch them, but I'm aware of them. Where it's like, we're gonna carry loads of ice cream across the desert or something. But obviously, we're carrying a lot of flammable material across this hilly way here. So, yeah, it's been productive and it's dangerous, but as you can see, we got 4.38 million. If we go to our overall line manager and stuff, we can see that we're making a lot of money in most places, as you can see. In fact, look at the log runs now. They're making loads of money. In terms of roads, yeah, pretty much everything apart from a couple of bus services are in profit, which is all good. What we're going to do this episode is sort out a couple more trucks and stuff, and then we will get onto planes. So, buy road vehicles, same thing as before. We want one of these Benz trucks, and we'll say this will carry oil, and we'll hire 1, 2, 3, 4, and set the line to the, we have to check it. Which is it? It's the oil run, I believe it's called. That is right. Yes, that's fine. So that's going to do that one. Then this one, as you can see, is also, it's got a lot of oil waiting. So we're going to go over here and say buy road vehicles. And we want, set this as a crude oil, which is in no way in alphabetical order, which just makes it much easier. 1, 2, 3, 4. Set line. Oil. There we go. So we've got an extra 4 trucks on here, another 4 trucks here. That should be enough to supply this with plastic. Plastic, we're not waiting for any more. And then finally, goods, we are... Well, we've got some waiting. Nothing waiting now. So that's good. Obviously, we'll have to, as the supply and demand shifts, and, well, I think it'll settle down to a point where everything's supplying as much as it can and it's all maxed out. And then we know we can do like a final, just check around and change things. We also probably do eventually need to upgrade that train because it is absolutely donkey's years old, I believe. I don't know, actually. Which one? One of them is upgraded. That's not bad. But we have got these set to automatically upgrade, although to be fair, probably not right now. Let's go to railroad. They're fine, fuel line's fine. These ones, the Middlesbrough to Thatcham Express, will say upgrade, and we want to get rid of all of that, and say set, and we'll go down to... That is not a bad train, but it is quite expensive. It also has a good lifespan. The thing about this is that you can't just upgrade to the best one because you have to worry about the money and the lifespan of it. Like, you know, the train that it's currently on, which I believe is that one, it's got a 35-year lifespan, but you probably get a new train in 10, 15 years. So it's not always as efficient to upgrade to the next, like the best one. Like this one here, it's got a 40-year lifespan, although it's not that fast. I think we're going to stick with... the crocodile's good. I think we'll stick with the crocodile, actually. We'll go with... I was going to do this one, the A3-5, but as you can see, the difference between money in the cost is not much at all, whereas this one, however... Yeah, we'll have this one. Oh no, top speed is lower. No, so we definitely want the A-35. It's better for what we need, I think. Yeah, we'll have that one. Okay. And then the cars, we've got a much better one here. 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. Automatically upgrade. I'll say yes, and we'll see if that actually spends all my money. And we'll change this one. Train's going to stay the same, but the car's going to be different. 4. There we go. That should be enough. Right. So, in terms of money, 4.3 million. No debts. I don't know how I haven't gone bankrupt now, but whatever. So, what we want to do, we want to get an airport. Airport. You can see small airport, and even though it's a small airport, it is naturally quite large because it's an airport. Where do you want to put it is the question. Let's have a... I mean, I said Middlesbrough, but there's a couple of people that said, no, you don't want it there. You want to put it in a flat area where apparently it doesn't lag. Well, I think that's everywhere. Oh my good grief, look at this. It's trying to alter the terrain. A flat area would be like Ramsgate or something. But then where would you go is the question. Could go to Store Market. The problem is I don't want to like ignore the ferry. Like the ferry is quite good. In fact, we haven't checked the ferry. We did the ferry and then we sort of left it. That's doing all right. It's not doing too bad. The food ship's not great, but it's okay. It's okay. They're making a bit of money. That's fine. Right. So where can we have a airport? Where can an airport go? I still think Middlesbrough is a good idea to put it there. Which I guess the closest airport to Middlesbrough would be Durham Tees Valley Airport, I believe it's called. Seeing there's no Newcastle here, like, you know? No. No, there isn't. Right, what we'll do then... Can we get an airport here? That's a fairly... flat area there though, isn't it, around here in Ealing? Right, we'll have it at Ealing. I'm looking at the distance and thinking, well, there's no other way, so Ealing. Right, so what other industries are around here first that we would be able to exploit? Nothing. Actually, no, that's not the case. There's a lot of industry, but there's no supply for said industry. Quarry. Coal mine. Coal mine. There is, however, what's that one? Quarry. Is that another quarry? Quarry. Quarry. Yeah. Okay. What about Eccleshall? Eccleshall? I think it is that, right? Actually, you know what? Where is... I'm just trying to think. Where's the best place? Because if we're going to be ferrying people here, we want to worry about like what we're going to do when they get here. Like, why would they go? I mean, the reason would be because they want to go. Because there'd be jobs or whatever, but... oh, that's not too bad. If we come here... in Finchley, because there's oil there, which we can bring over to here, then supply fuel, and then fuel can go into Finchley. Because if we click on Finchley, you can see it's got a good amount of people, and also it's got fuel, a requirement of 92, and it's quite a big town, and also quite flat. So that's where we're going to have it. We're going to have it in Finchley. Finchley, right. So we will rotate this round, and oh my god, I said it was flat. I don't think that it's as flat as I originally thought. But we should be able to find a flat area. Probably around here somewhere. What's it like though? Like from this side, what's it look like? That's not too bad, that. It's not too bad at all. And there we go. There's an airport. Right. Quite easy to just delete this street. And then go back to streets. I'm assuming, perhaps wrongly, that the residents are not too bothered about the sound of an airport here. Actually, what we're in 1924. So this will probably be a new, interesting thing that for them, and they'll be like, "Oh yeah, that sounds really cool. It's new, it's fresh, it's interesting." Or they just be like, "Bloody airport! Can't get to sleep. Right, so we will have a bus route first. So we'll do that. We'll do that now because we want people traveling, especially near the airport. We need to supply the airport. So one there, one there, one there, and one there. It's actually a lot bigger town than I thought. Very big town. Okay, that should be right-hand rule all correct. So we'll close that down. Want a road, new line. You don't have to click on road, but you know. There, there, there. All the way around. And finally there. There you go, it's all set up. Right, green. Don't need to add any more stations. We'll delete all of that. Ah, new planes and new trains as well. Oh, the Flying Scotsman! Oh, great. A3 class. Right, we're going to sort this out then. We want the Finchley bus service. Alright. One Finchley bus service. We will put a... Oh, God. Yeah, Flying Scotsman. Right, we're going to put a depot in. Out there. By road vehicles. 1, 2. Set line. Finchley bus service. Right. So, should we put the Flying Scotsman in? I bet you it costs loads of money. The borough. Right. So, up to the train upgrades again. On the lines. Railroad. Visible only. We want to have this one. The Embro to Thatcham Express is like really making money. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to change this. Set vehicle. 4.6 million. It's quite expensive, but you know what? I really want that up there. I really want that. I want automatically upgrade, yes. And I wanted to upgrade it. We got 5 million. We've got enough to do it. We do have enough to upgrade that. And this one hasn't upgraded here. Where is it? It is... just the Spennymoor Express. Where is the train? Is it just tootling along out of here? It is. Got 35 as well. Passengers. Yeah, they're maxed out. I think there's just a lot of people that go on that line. Speaking of this line, a lot of people have said what we should do is double this track up and then bring it along and then make it go into here, and then we'll have like Thatcham to Spennymoor. I think that's a good idea. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get the aeroplanes put in, and we'll probably do that maybe in this episode, maybe in the next one. We'll see. So anyway, I've told that to automatically upgrade to the Flying Scotsman. I'm not going to spend the money now because that would be very, very expensive. So let's get an airport put in. In terms of an airport, I'm going to place it where it's going to be essentially the cheapest, and we'll have to see where that is. That's not too expensive here. There it's very expensive. There it's extremely expensive. There you're going to have to destroy half the mountain, which means no. Oh my good grief, yeah, 10 mil. Did that say? No, 12 million it said. So it's going to be here. And I think it's... Can we start fitting in about there, really? There we go. Right, airport! So I will get a connection. I'll go from the road because it does seem to connect it a bit better. There's the road. The bus service. What we need to do is from George Street. There. Add station. Actually, I can't add the station yet because I haven't actually put one in. I'll put one in first. There. Add station. There we go. That's fine. So now we know the bus service is going to go there. What I'm going to do as well, I'm actually going to send all vehicles to depot and sell, because essentially we've got these crappy buses which have been, I mean, how long have they been running? Quite a long time. So we should have definitely sold them and changed them. So I want... I can't find it. There it is. So, buy road vehicles, 1, 2. Set to the line as the Middlesbrough bus service. There we go. Right, that's on the go. So much better buses, hopefully more people travelling. In terms of the railway, it's working okay. But we now have 2 airports. One there and one here. So, let us go. Line manager. Never done an airport before in this game, so we'll see how it goes. New line. There. And there. And we'll leave it as blue, I think, because that's like a... Oh, look at that. You can see like where it's going to take off and stuff. Blue is... A nice light blue. It's for sky, isn't it? Lovely. Although we've already got blue, haven't we? Water. Yeah, this one. This food ship. Well, the food we know is like a... We'll change that to a... Do you want a light pink or a purple? That was a purple. I don't know why. Right, so there's the blue airport. So that's the Emborough to Finchley. What is it? It's a airport, but what is it? It's like a... I wouldn't call it an airport. Flight pattern, really. Just call it flight. Now, here's the thing. How do you buy planes? I'm guessing from that one there, buy aircraft. So, 2 aircraft. We've got the Junkers F-13 and the Dornier McCurr, whatever it is. In terms of passengers, look at 5 passengers. We'll buy 2. And we'll set the line on there. Right, there it is. Let's have a look. See what it looks like. Come along the airport. Obviously, it's still... Oh god, where's it going? It'll be waiting. And... Oh. Don't say it's waiting and just sitting in there. Yeah, that is. It's this one we need. So here we go. It's going to come along. And then here you go. And then take off, surely. Oh, it does as well. Oh, that is nice. That's very nice. You can really see the sense of scale of the game when you get an aircraft, can't you? I mean, I thought that's a small lake, but it's actually quite big. That's nice. I mean, it's going to drain me dry, this airport. It's going to be like Concorde, essentially. Like, you know, technical marvel, great, fast, blah, blah. It doesn't make money. I think Concorde did make money, but just so problematic, it being, you know, such a high maintenance thing and well but beyond, like, you know, well before its time, as well as, I guess, generally not required. You know, you don't need to go that quick. It's not about how fast you can get there, it's how many people you can get there, I guess. Although, they said that about the Great Eastern, which could carry silly amounts of passengers. And it didn't work, because nobody wanted to... There was never the demand to use it. Either way, that's landed. And made no money, because obviously we're not going there. But it works, and we've got an airport. Spot on. Let's see how much money we've lost so far. Yeah, not much actually. Well, about 2 million when you consider how much we've spent there. Right, so back to roads. Let us get a over to... Got more roads now. Small country road and medium country road. Yes, for some reason we've got different roads now. Upgrade. Yes, they're actually like proper tarmac roads now. Interesting. Okay. Does that mean I'm going to have to go around and upgrade all these roads? Could do. It would be worth it. Obviously it's going to cost a lot, but we don't use these ones, so I'm not going to upgrade them. If they get used, then they get upgraded. Sadly, you can't upgrade those ones. Oh, there's going to be a tiny little bit of road there. What I'll do is I'll delete that that thing. Construction not possible. We don't use that one anyway. The main one is going to be here. The reason I'm doing this is because it does. Oh my god! Look at the logs there. There's loads. It does increase the speed limit, I believe, so it's worth it. And there we go. It doesn't go that way anymore. That doesn't get used. And just go around essentially and upgrade all these little bits. Alright. Obviously there's other stuff as well, which would be here. But I can't do that one. Construction not possible. That's a shame. Doesn't really matter that much, that one, though. There we go. Alright. So, oh, on here as well. It doesn't matter if there's like a little bit of country road that's still left like the old one. What I don't like is that section where there was one little bit, but I can't remember where it was now. Maybe it's where... Maybe it was at the bit where it all lagged out. Oh, wait, you mean everywhere? No, I think it was this bit. Yeah, so if we... We'll have to delete that. Go to road. Upgrade the road. There you go. And then we'll put a depot back on it, you see. Further back this time. There you go. Right, so there might still be other bits, but what I'm concerned about is that. Look at the amount of wood waiting for it. There's huge amounts of supply there. So once that's come in, I'm going to tell it to come back. New tram available. I told it. Did I say go to depot? I did say go to depot and it just didn't bother. Couldn't be asked, it said. Okay, fine. In terms of the planks, hang on, the planks maxed out. So it is, yeah, it's a wood supply issue. By train, we want to get more of these because look at the supply. 130 odd. Oh my good grief. What about oil? Got a little bit there, that's fine. That's got a little bit. That's not got any plastic. Don't know why. Try to ship more plastic. I'm trying to ship more plastic. It's not producing as much plastic. It'll do. It'll be fine. Right, over to this thing. Here's the... Where is the train? Oh, there it is. It's coming back now. Right, once it comes back and docks up. When it comes up, I will turn it round and change the... Is it the concert? I don't know if that's the proper term for the train, what it's got on it. So once it's unloaded, it needs to unload first, you see. Right. Told to go to the nearest. Yes, it's going to go to the nearest as well. Excellent. So, we might upgrade this train to a better one, a better, faster, stronger train. So what have we got so far? The PLM-2200. No, the PLM-220. And we can have... what sort of speed is that? 60. Yeah, we need to get rid of it. Can't really have a flying Scotsman. Well, we can actually. Look at that one. The AE4-7. It's an electric one as well. It's got little electric things on the top, you see. Obviously, Flying Scotsman. Flying Scotsman express passenger train that is operated between Edinburgh and London, the capitals of Scotland and England, via the East Coast Main Line. Yeah. So what we'll do, we will sell vehicle. We'll buy train. I want something that's got good power. I mean, that's got very good power. It seems like heresy to put the Flying Scotsman carrying logs. So we're not going to do it. Maybe, I don't know if it did. I assume that... it probably... well, it could. Known for passengers. I don't know if it ever did carry any freight. We'll probably go for this AE dash whatever. It's a lot of money, but we're making money on this rail, so it's okay. We'll buy one of those, and we'll buy 1, 2. Oh, we'll just max this. Look at that. We'll max the car out. Look at that. It's a huge train. Set line. That one. Able to find path to electric. I thought something like that. Like that might happen. So, electric. Lines. High-speed tracks. Electrification. Alright. Well, we might as well, because we've never done it before, have an electrified line. And obviously it means I can learn exactly what the line does and how it works. Guessing it's just exactly the same as any other system, really. We will, however, have to electrify this line as well so it can get in and out. But the depot contains a vehicle. If this doesn't work because of that bit, I will not be happy. What a stupid thing. So I can't upgrade this because there's a train in there and the train's electric. Is that what you're telling me? Is that really what you're telling me? What a pile of garbage. Okay, so I'm going to have to delete that. Oh, look, we can't do it. Fantastic! So, yeah. So, essentially, we're just going to have to spend loads of money. That's connected up. Whether or not this bit is electrified or not, I don't think it is. Yeah, another third path to electric. It's this little bit. It's this little bit. So essentially, what I'm going to have to do is make another line. No, it won't work. It won't work. I was going to say make another line. Buy a train. Actually, here's the thing. I'm going to have to get a cheap train. Alright. We'll get this one. I don't know if this is going to be the solution here. What is the solution? That. Right. And then set line, and it's going to tow it. Yeah. So look, what it's going to do is the steam train is going to pull the electric train out. I can't believe this is the solution. There you go, look, there's the steam train. And behind it we are pulling that, although it looks like it's going at full chat anyway, so... Okay. Up, right. We'll electrify that. Right. And now this one, we can't find a depot. We can't find a depot for it. Because essentially it needs to go in there. Right, we'll wait until it's loaded up. And then I'll send it to here. And then, actually, have I upgraded that one? That's a question. That's stupid that you can't upgrade it. Especially when you've just bought it. Oh, well. I did say I've never used it before, and this will be a bit of a test. Yeah, it was a test. It was trying, not testing. It was trying. My patience. Right. So, this is the log run. And as soon as it gets to here, I'm just going to tell it to turn around and dock into that. And go. Before it picks up, you see. And as soon as it goes in, I don't know how it fits in there, but whatever. We will get rid of that. We'll bring that down. And, oh, we've got a ship that's reached its lifespan. Why is that not going? Hang on. Up, 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 up. Train. Set line. That one. Go. So this is an electrified one. There you go. Electrified. Oh, bloody hell, that's quick, isn't it? Now, obviously, you might think, oh, well, what's the point? It's not supplying much. Well, that's because, obviously, it spent loads of time not supplying anything, so it completely altered the entire logistics of the thing. So, it will eventually get there. Look at the speed of that, though. Look at the speed of it. That's really cool, though. I like that. Very happy with that. Right, so, it works. So, our boat, apparently the boat is up for the end. It's at the end of its life. I mean, it's been chugging along, paddling along, I'm guessing quite nicely. I'm guessing it's the ferry. So, how long do we know? Overview. We'll click on the actual ferry. Details. Age 43. 43 years. What about this one? 43 in this one? 37. What about these ones here? Age 50 years. Wow. So it's the food transports, probably. I think it's the food transports. So, what we'll do, and they're not making any money either for some reason, which is really problematic. Have we not got any food? Right, where is the food? It's this one. No, there's not really much food at all. That's very interesting. I don't know why. Why is there not? Production's good, just supply is not very good. I don't know why that is. Let me just upgrade this road. So, no, not construction, not possible. It's too close to everything, look. So it's not going to be able to be changed. Right, so, look at that. Livestock 6 of 50. Yeah, it's not good enough. It's not good enough. What we'll do, we'll, so essentially, it's just not supplying enough. Production's good. Try to ship more food. Try to ship more food. Is that the problem? Doesn't look like it. Still got cars and stuff. They're quite old, crappy cars. Maybe that's why. Hang on then. Have we got this to automatically upgrade? Yeah, we have. I'm going to say 25%. And it should send everything back to do it. Speed up to max speed and see if it actually does that. Yes, it is. Look, it's changing it now. That's the best way I've found to upgrade stuff, by the way. You essentially just change it so its lifespan is 25% instead of 100%, and then it'll upgrade them. There you go, and then they're all done. Right, and we'll change it back to 100%. Right. But there's nothing waiting, so I don't think there's any problem there. Right, we'll have to change the ships. We'll have to upgrade the ships. So over to shipping. Actually, it's on lines. Air, water, and then upgrade. Set vehicles. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 vehicles. We've currently got this thing, I believe, yes, which is a cargo type. No, it can't be that one. It'll be that. It'll be that one. The Klondike, surely. I think that's what it is. So I guess we will say it is passengers. Sorry, it's livestock and stuff. That's crude oil, and fuel. This one, it's an oil tanker. So we can only go for that one. We'll say yes, automatically upgrade, and it's gonna have to upgrade both. Same for the other ones, the ferries and such. We might set these to automatically upgrade. Now this might cost me a pretty penny. We've got that one's 75 passengers. That's 100 passengers. That's 100. Might as well say that one. And yes, automatically upgrade. We'll do it for the lot essentially. I think we're due another boat at some point. See, a lot of these are not making, well, most of them are not making any money, but is that the right one? But we have to assume that the towns will grow bigger and eventually get there. Right, so let's have a quick look at the logs over here. It is... supply's gone down, actually. I'm not really too worried. Right! Seems to be doing okay. No. Oh my god, the log run is making nearly 1 million loss. Wow. Why is it making 1 million loss? And why is it not supplying any more logs? I don't know. Production's good. Stored 0 potential. It needs more lumber. So it needs more planks, but that's not supplying as many planks as it can. And the production's 58, right? You know what? I think it is just because I've essentially messed around with like the trains and stuff and the supply route. I think we'll be okay once it's all sorted. Train 1 has reached its end. The Middlesbrough to Thatcham Express. I'm pretty sure we had that set up. Yeah, we did. There it is. So eventually it'll buy the... we've got a PLM as a replacement. No, we haven't. We've got a Flying Scotsman as a replacement. So eventually it will get that. Wow, okay. That is really starting to cost me money now, this line. I might have made a huge mistake on this electric line. Do you know what it is? It's faster, but we didn't need faster. We never needed faster. We just needed bigger. I'm going to have to change it. I'm going to have to get rid of the train. It's costing me too much. Right, I'm going to sort all that out. Next episode, we will continue on and hopefully get some like fuel line stuff put in, which is what I was going to do this episode. But we have got an airport, and as you can see, we've got 4 passengers waiting. Excellent. Right, next episode, hopefully we won't be bankrupt, because it looks like it's going that way. So I'm going to pause it. As always, comments in the comments. Thank you very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.